Hey guys, thought I'd share a little wisdom from the pond, I'll call it. An abbreviated version of the power of the sun. First, a little background thought. Each of our cells has 1/10 of a volt, and the reason for that is because salt's coming out and potassium's going in, and salt coming out is like a -2 and potassium's like a +5 or something, and they rub against each other and create a little jolt, and that cell then has 1/10 of a volt. But you got billions of cells in your body. So I read somewhere, they said it's more power than a nuclear power plant. I don't know what good that information is. You certainly don't have any way to wrap your head around that concept. But needless to say, there is a lot of energy in our bodies, and I think we'll just start with the fact that there's energy is a concept a lot of people would struggle with, so, and rightfully so. But here I am at the pond. So, first we'll appreciate its overall beauty, then I'll give you a couple points that were being shown to me that I was feeling and really enjoying, and thought, oh, I ought to share this with somebody. So anyway, beautiful plant. There's like 3 of them mixed in here, and they're just in total harmony and loving each other. But the beautiful thing, the inspiration, is the flowers, really. But let me see if I can zoom this in. These meat eaters, if you will, are certainly interesting, but these, what's going on? Sorry. These flowers are just precious and tiny. If you weren't looking for them, you wouldn't see them. Then we got this beauty over here that's coming out just on the edge here, trying to chase down the sun. And he came from all the way back here, and I was picturing how, every day he's growing just a little closer, but he has no idea where the sun is, or even why he's chasing it. But every day he just determines what's a little brighter than where I was yesterday, and he goes in that little subtle direction, and subtly it's finding its way out here to the sun. How powerful is that? To want the sun. I saw another version. This is the one I really wanted to show you. Lilies and fish have always been inspiration. I'm starting to see why. They've got little gifts to give, tricks to teach, wisdom to instill. Anyway, the sun and us are shining out bright, powerful light. And I have to look so I can make sure I'm shining in the right direction. Yep. All right, so that guy down there is a water lily, fell over, left for dead, and little buds started popping out. That, of course, started a while ago. There's a bunch of leaves that have made it to the top. But somebody creeped out of there because the water got warm and detected a little bit of light. And that little bit of light gave it enough energy to keep going and keep chasing. And it found its way up to the top. These long vines, and they pop out on the top, and like little solar collectors, giving nourishment back down to the plant. And just appreciating how these little shoots are coming out, and they barely detect any sun, but they're hunting, they're doing the job, and they're going to find their way to the top and nourish the base. And they're feeding these fish, and they're keeping the water clean for the fish, and everything's doing its part, all generated by the sun. Now, the sun's a lot more powerful and brighter than we are, but if we're one nuclear power plant, how many are the sun? Billions probably, but there's billions of souls here too. So I'm not going to play with the concept of what this energy all means and what we're capable of doing and that sort of stuff, but when I think about, things like the pyramids and Jesus saying if you had the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. And I say, well, they moved some big-ass rock that we couldn't even move today. There's no way they rolled it on logs across the sand. It's totally a joke to even say that as an option. Of course, real scientists don't say that's an option. But nonetheless, my lesson here is just appreciating the power of the sun. That leads to appreciating the power of me. And that leads to, let's open this up. I don't know, my hands are not working. The film's not working. Yeah, we'll keep you on the fish then. Alright, so anyway, my point is that simple. I just want to encourage you, nudge you, invite you to take a little time to pick the wisdom from nature. And this one today is that we all have a huge nuclear power plant of energy. That energy is turned on and off by us appreciating the world around us, appreciating ourselves first and foremost, and there's no end to the deep appreciation you can have for yourself. So seek that, seek the perfection in the people around you, the situation that we're all in, and ultimately the whole surrounding of the plant. Look, the dogs getting ready to get in the pond. Hey, get out of there. I have a gate up here just to kind of keep them out. Come on. Anyway, beautiful flowers, huh? Beautiful pond, beautiful day, beautiful life. Rock on. Love you. Bye.